Kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We got some exciting news for you guys. Let's start off. Bubba is staying in DBD. Wow. I didn't think I was going to be saying that. I didn't think I was going to be saying that Bubba is going to be, you know, chilling out and staying in Dead by Daylight. But man, it's great news. It is great news that Bubba is staying in DBD. I just woke up, I read it. In case you guys didn't know, there were some rumors and speculation going around that Bubba might be leaving the fog. We covered that video and we told you guys to take it with a grain of salt because this isn't confirmed, that this was provided by Leaks DBD and they have been wrong in the past. However, it wasn't looking good for Bubba, but wait until there was an official announcement. Well, today we did receive an official announcement from Dead by Daylight, and it was just a tweet of Bubba and the Wolf and said, y'all, he's not going anywhere. Someone then specified and said, y'all better not be talking about the Wolf because the Wolf was on the hook, and they said, no, the Wolf is super fired. Security's making sure he didn't get back in the building. And then someone else replied and said, so Bubba isn't leaving DBD after all? And they replied, nope, he's still got some business to take care of in the entity's realm. We'll let you know if a licensed chapter ever needs to leave us. So there we go. Bubba is staying. That is fantastic news. And we're going to continue talking about all this fantastic news on our Twitch. We're live right now. I know, we plug every video, but that's because every single time I do, people say that they don't even know that I stream. So make sure you guys are coming out. We are trying to push for that 100 average as always. I would love to see you guys there. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, I mean, we covered this in a video. As I mentioned, I told you to take it with a grain of salt because these things are not 100% confirmed. And I'm pretty happy that Bubba is staying and not leaving the fog because that's absolutely amazing news. If another killer were to leave the Dead by Daylight scene, it would start looking pretty bad for DBD with all their licensed chapters essentially leaving and leaving and leaving. That's not really a good look, to say the least. So this is good news. All the people that, you know, went ahead and bought the licenses as well, all the scalpers that bought like 50,000 Bubba DLCs to try to resell them, you know, pretty much got screwed over, sadly. But I mean, if they were scalping, then, you know, I wouldn't say it's deserved, but you should have waited for the official announcement to happen. Nonetheless, Bubba is here. If you were one of the people that went ahead and bought Bubba ahead, at least you have the DLC now and you could try it out. And if you were a scalper buying like 50,000 of them, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, that is pretty much the short news about Bubba. He ain't going anywhere, and I don't think we're going to be losing any licenses anytime soon. And if we are, Dead by Daylight will officially let us know. Carrying on forward, however, in previous videos, we spoke about the Moonlight Burrow. This is going to be a new early celebration of the Lunar New Year, and Dead by Daylight actually put out a trailer, so let's go ahead and watch it. So there we go. We got the Lunar New Year event that's coming on in the Moonlight Burrow, and you can see all this cool slow motion stuff that's going on. You can also notice there's like some lunar lanterns that are scattered around the map, the return of the wonderful and beautiful generators and hooks, and we have the tickets essentially that are floating around the map that killers can collect, and survivors, I assume. We then see tons of different cosmetics that we're going to be getting for all of the characters, as well as complete sets and charms for everybody. Obviously, this is the year of the bunny, year of the rabbit, so we can see Feng has another rabbit variation, which is really cool. And then we have everybody else getting some cosmetics. We get a lovely trickster mask and things like that. So yeah. Then they ended off by saying run rabbit run, which is pretty awesome, and I'm excited for this event. It is right around the corner. According to them, this is going to happen on January 24th and lead its way all the way to February the 7th. This is going to be really, really awesome, and I'm excited that we're getting an event so quickly since the winter event, and it's going to keep the momentum going of Dead by Daylight until their mid-chapter patch. And then after the mid-chapter patch, obviously we have the new chapter hype. So the momentum is going to keep on flowing and flowing and flowing, which is amazing. So yeah, expect that coming out soon and tons of more stuff. They then told us a little bit more about it on their actual website and what's going to be going down with everything. I'm going to leave that in the description as well if you are curious to see more info about it. But to summarize it in a quick few seconds, the map is going to be changing. All the generators are going to have these festive looks. The hooks will be the same. The loading screen will be the same as well. We'll have promo code rewards on January 18th. That will be for Dwight. January 20th, that will be for Jane. January 23rd for David King. And then we'll have daily login rewards from the 17th of January to the 23rd of January. These are going to be outfits for the nurse, Serena the clown, Kate, the artist, Adam, and the artist yet again. So those are all the cool things that are going to happen. We're also going to have some lunar sales for the Deathslinger, the Legion, Jeff, Ace, and Feng. So you can expect all of that stuff to happen. Obviously, the red envelope is going to be returning as well, since it's kind of been our lunar event tradition. So you can expect that to come on in, and only the owner of this can reveal the envelope. So essentially, you have to run the offering, which will be in the blood web. Then the offering will pop up on the map. You interact with it on the trial, and then you'll receive 5,000 blood points. And yeah, the recipient also, if the owner gets the reward, the envelope will give you 5,000, and the recipient will have a randomized number. So that is pretty cool. You also will be able to get cosmetics from using this lunar event offering, and then collecting the envelope. There'll be 10 rewards in total. We'll have stuff for the Trickster, the Doctor, the Oni, the Blight, Yunjin Lee, Jonah, Claudette, and LOD. And then we'll have some charms, one for Killer and one for the Survivor. There's also paper lanterns, as I mentioned, that will be scattered across the trial. And if you actually interact with them, similarly to the pumpkin, you'll have increased haste movement speed and increased vaulting speed. In other words, as I said, run, rabbit, run. There's also going to be 2 new collections, one for Victorio and one for Feng. That's going to be down the rabbit hole, as we've seen she was running around in the trailer, which should be pretty cool. And that is pretty much all the information for the Lunar New Year event that is going to be coming out. Pretty cool stuff, I must say. I'm happy that they always have this Lunar New Year event. It's a little bit different from other games. You don't really see a Lunar New Year event in other video games, but I'm happy Dead by Daylight tackles this because it's always such a fun event, and it's celebrating something really awesome. So you guys can get your hands on this. Again, the Moonlight Burrow event early celebration is happening January 17th all the way to the 24th, and I believe that it also goes on to February 7th with other things such as the sales, things like that. So yeah, I am excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everything's going to be transformed, and we're going to see some pretty cool stuff. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty much everything summarized. Bubba ain't going anywhere, and the Lunar New Year event is coming out very soon. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe for some more Dead by Daylight content. I'm going to try my best to continue posting so much videos and get on the grind again. It's been a very rocky start to January, but we still have half of the month to make up for it, so we're going to try our best to do that. Fingers crossed. And we're going to be live on Twitch, as I mentioned, trying to get everything going there. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. But I'm going to wrap it up. As always, I'm the king. I tip my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog.